Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Let's Play Total War Attila with the Saxons. In the last session we finally managed to do it. We finally managed to unify Britannia. Drove those northern Celtic tribes away, we did, to the point of extinction, and now we reign supreme here in the British Isles. So it was great fun. Together, father and son, Attila leading the sons of Saxony, together with his father, the High King, Mr. Gewis, leading the might of Gew, they conquered. Although it wasn't so much conquering as so much as going on a sightseeing tour and walking through the gates, having flowers laid at our feet and people screaming our name. I mean, the gates open for us with little resistance. But, well, right place, right time, perhaps. We took what we were given, and now we shall be reaping the rewards, hopefully. So today's session is going to be focusing on getting some stability back into the lands that we have recently conquered. We're already at a healthy income, and this can be increased further with a little bit of tweaking to the various buildings in and around the provinces. So that's going to be our focus today, is just stabilising what we've just conquered, increasing our income further in typical High King Gewis fashion. It's all about the economy, this man. Doesn't like to rush into battle headstrong, wants to have a solid foundation to build upon. It's worked well so far. No point of changing a tried and successful formula. So before we do any building work, just take a quick sweep over the campaign map and the diplomatic situation. We have, of course, the Franks here, who we are not doing too badly with. We are quite friendly with them at the moment. We're green. They've got these lands here, a couple of lands here. They've got 6 lands. Not in good state with the Allemans at the moment, mainly because they were not happy with the war against Britain that we've just started. The British are still alive somewhere. They probably have an army all the way down here, which is whittling away with attrition. God knows why they've come down to Africa. Maybe to get away from the blasted cold weather. But yeah, they're whittling away into nothingness, and they will die soon. But whilst they're still alive, we're technically at war with them. They won't accept a peace treaty just yet, and whilst we're at war with them, we're suffering with the Allemans because they're still allies. So the quicker the British die, the better it will be for our relationship with the Allemans. But we're not overly concerned about these guys just yet. But what we do need to be concerned about is they are in cahoots with the Langobards who are here. The Langobards, they have a few lands, a couple of lands here. The Allemans, of course, they have 6 lands. They're quite friendly, although not in any sort of alliance pacts yet, but they are quite friendly with the Franks. So if we were to start a war with these guys, we're going to draw the ire of pretty much the whole of Northern Gaul and Northern Germania. That could be a bad thing. We don't want that to happen, so we need to be careful of that. Further down, we can see that we have Gaul here, who's going to be no trouble. The Septimaniacs, who helped wipe out the Ebdanians from down here as well, they are now on friendly terms with us. And of course, speaking of the Ebdanians, we do have them here, and they do have, if we just potter down, a full stack horde, which we're hoping do not wish to come back and claim previously conquered lands in Britain, but if they do, we shall be ready. We have 3 armies in the homelands thus far, so we will not be rolling over. The Hispanian people here, a couple of lands, they're at war with us because we joined our defensive allies, the Geats, against them, but we're not expecting too many fireworks across all the way down there. And one final thing, of course, the Ebdanians have sent a champion across here to harass us in Britannia. And we're trying to take him down with our spies, but it's not the best strategy because spies are weak to champions, so we don't want to lose, particularly this spy who's giving a massive public order bonus boost to our province. So we could really do without losing this guy. Is it this guy that's got the public order? Yeah, +5 to public order this man's got a bonus of. We don't want to lose him. because we then lose this massive public order bonus down here. So I'm going to move him back a little bit to start with, and then I'm going to target this guy with a little bit of deceive with the secondary spy, and it's critical failure, and he's been wounded as well. Well, that's just glorious, absolutely glorious. Never mind, he'll be back next turn for another try. So that's the situation. Right, okay, so before we do commence the building works, we're going to try our usual, trying to gain trade with our neighbours. Now, the Franks, where our relationship is forever increasing here, very friendly now. It's never been high, never been as high. The relationship between us has never been as good. We were almost at each other's throats at the start of the campaign. Now we're, as I said before, we're those neighbours, lending sugar to each other, you know, passing each other, waving as we're driving out to work, maybe even inviting them over to the barbecue. We're getting on well. All we need now is to trade, and then the package is complete.
Welcome, worthy friend.
And it's now back up to moderate again.
Let us break bread and drink ale before worlds pass.
I don't want to break bread and drink ale. Oh, well, it's a nice pastime, I agree, but I want to trade. So come on, let's get it going. We've got lovely timber here. We've got lovely lead. You've got nothing. You know, you should be coming to us, you know, arms wide open with this trade offer. We're giving you resources, man. No, not interested. I am being snubbed. I'll try giving them some money. I'm not going to go higher than 300. Can we type in a custom number? I don't think we can. We can only go in increments. Try that. No. Okay, one last try. Can we type? We can type. I'm not going to give them more than 750. That's my upper limit. Oh, did I demand payment? I might be doing this all completely wrong. Bear with me. Right, trade agreement, offer payment. I'm going to offer 7. I think I demanded payment there. I'll give him 750 anyway. We'll make that back in a few turns of trade. So 750. I'm giving you 750. I'm giving you resources. All I want is a poxy trade agreement. Come on now. This is the last chance you're going to get. I'm going to stop doing this after a while. No, not interested. Middle finger to you, you blighters. Tapsamaniacs.
On behalf of our people,
moderate.
Speak, friend, and honour us all with wit and wisdom.
Same situation. We're giving you lead, we're giving you timber, we're giving you resources, British resources, British sourced goodness. All I want from you is 170 talents per turn, not much to ask. Yay! Thank the gods, somebody's seen sense. Thank the gods. Thank you, the might of war. Who's the god of trade? I thank you, the god of trade. Somebody has seen some sense. Marvellous. Right, now can we go for non-aggression? No. Okay, I'm not bothered about that. You're too far away anyway. But yes, we finally got another trade deal. Just got to work on those Franks. They're a stubborn bunch. Maybe they just can't let go of past transgressions, you know? They just got that little bit of sourness still left in them. Like when my son put the brick through the neighbour's greenhouse, there's just always that little bit of a tarnished reputation between the two families. We'll keep working on them. We'll keep working, right? That's the trade situation sorted. Okay, so building. We're focus on this session is mainly to get our building sorted. First of all, I think our priority should be to get rid of this rebel army, to be quite frank. So, Might of Gu, goodbye. He's in reinforcement range of his son, so this is going to be a crippling victory. Absolutely crippling. Oh, look at all this. This is like 3 armies here. Garrison army, Essler's army, my army, a few poxy little rebels, down and out. Aggression is the key. Yeah, there we go. And then we're going to ransom and release because we want some money. Nobody's going to pay it because there's nobody. It's a bunch of rebels, isn't it? Nobody's going to pay it. Oh, we have trade, we have increased trade, we have increased... I feel like doing that. I feel like breaking out into like a West... What's it called? A West End musical about it. We have trade, trade, do. So I'm feeling rather perky this morning. It's Friday morning, I'm going out tonight for a lovely meal, some drinks. It's going to be a good day, I can feel it. Right, back home we go, there we go. And now we're making 15 public order, but this is glorious. Right, so that's the rebels dealt with. Now we need to do some building work, or do we? In fact, no, we're going to cancel that plan. We're going to now focus on the... we're going to focus on... Wait a minute. We're going to focus on the movements of the characters. That's what we're going to focus on now. So we're going to switcheroo it up to the thingamabob screen. That's the official title, of course, the family tree screen. And we're going to look at some movements of characters. Now, what I like to see here is we are down to respectable now, which is great for our public order. We were powerful before, we've introduced some new people, so we're happy with that. It's bringing down the balance of power, which is good overall for the Saxon people. We don't want to be domineering over the people, we want it to be a democracy, we want people to have their say and all that kind of jazz. But what we want to do now is we want to bring the High King back to rule. He's gone on his little campaign, he's proved himself to his people that he's just not a man to sit on his backside and do nothing. He can fight when need be, and fight so, you know, he's got such an aura about him, such a presence about him, that the people open their gates. That's how the official writers will put it. The garrisons melted away at this man's feet. So, yeah, he's proven himself. So he's done his little bit of job. Now he wants to come back and rule Britannia Superior, which is his rightful place on the throne of the capital. So, who is currently the governor of Britannia Superior? Oh, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. What's going on here? I think somebody's died. I think horses died. Deaths! What's happening here? Battle deaths. Household lost. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What, we've got a horser. I think he's dead. What? How did this happen? Where's the message? Rebellion, we've got raiding, we've got unseasonal conditions, we've got development land. Decisive victories. I'm confused. It looks like horses passed away. One of the founding fathers, the founding brothers of the Saxon people. Yeah, he was governor of Britannia Inferior. He's now no longer present. He's gone. Wow. He sort of melted away into obscurity and nobody even mourned his passing. Didn't even know that he died. Okay, well, there we go. I feel almost like we should have a moment's silence for one of our founding brothers. Okay, that's silence enough, thank you very much. He didn't do that much, did he? Right, moving on. So we need a governor for Britannia Inferior. Now, what's going to happen is Sungifu was holding the fort. Oh, no, it's not him. It was Wigbuet, sorry. Wigbuet was holding the fort at the capital in Britannia Superior. He's now going to switch it up a bit, and he is going to govern Britannia Inferior. So let's kick him off that particular throne. When he comes back, he will then go to Britannia Inferior. Meanwhile, good old Gewis is going to step down from his role in the army. Let's get this sorted. There's a bit of faffing around here. Going to step down. No, he's not going to. He's going to. No. He's going to step down from the army, the might of Gew, his own personal army, and then he's going to take up his role as governor once again of Britannia Superior. So kick him off. We're going to have to put somebody in his place. Now, all of these chaps, I think, are... Well, Aedmund is free. I don't know who he is. He's second wind. He's stupid. Oh, he's a stupid one. Having him lead an army really is not a good idea, but for the time being... In fact, no, what we will do is we will bring into the fold another family member, because we've lost Horsa, so we need another member of the council. So we've got a relentless attacker, we've got a fearless warrior. He's 27, he's 30. He's an overseer. He's more, seems to be more of a governor. We don't need a governor right now, I don't think. Or, no, we don't need a governor. So yeah, we'll go for Seda. I'm gonna call him Seda. Go for Seda. He's gonna lead. He's a phlegmatic, cold and uncharismatic. This man is difficult to like. Well, who gives a crap? He's at leading the troops. As long as he gets the job done, he's got a bit of charisma that cancels out the authority penalty. That's not too bad. Raise the banner. He's a true hero. Okay, he seems like a good man to lead the might of Gu. So he's not going to be doing a lot right now. All he's going to be doing is his army will remain here, boosting the public order until they're stable enough to do without him. So he's not going to be doing a great deal right now. So that's sorted. So we have the High King on his way back. We have Wigbert on his way back into their respective roles as Governor of Britannia Inferior and Britannia Superior, and that should be that in terms of the people's movements. When the High King returns, he will get back to his normal duties, which involve him trying to embezzle some funds. Business as usual. But everybody else is just ticking over nicely. This whole marriage situation, I want her to be married to somebody really notable. She can find her own husband, can she? Seek to marry an eligible non-family member of your choosing. I'm going to try it. See who she comes back with. Yeah, okay, I see. She can target one of the nobles, right. Right, okay. 27, 41, 31. They're all old biddies, aren't they? We don't want any of that going on. I'm going to have to find a nice young whippersnapper for her who's got some promise. Okay. So I'm happy with that. Right, now it's time for building work. Building work. The edicts this edict is currently set to resettlement. Well, that's fine because we are going to be doing some building work here. It's cheaper building cost. Right, okay. So here's how it's going to go. This is a farm, this is a farm, this is a farm, this is a farm. Too many farms. I mean, what the hell's going on here? Too many farms. So we're going to do a little bit of jiggery pokery. Starting with the clay pits. I've just been talking about farms. Forget that. Clay pits. This is not good. We don't want clay pits here. I'm not bothered for clay pits. It gives a little bit of cheaper construction, but I'm talking about immediate wealth, and I want lots of it. So I'm going to convert this into a bone carver, which gives us 750 wealth from industry. Combine that with the bonus of the logging camp, which gives us plus 15% buildings from 15% wealth from industrial buildings. Those two combined would be a nice little bonus. That's that sorted. This situation here with the Great Hall, don't want the Great Hall there. Don't want to entertain the idea. What we do want there is tavern. It takes a little bit of food consumption and gives a little bit of squalor, fair enough, but it gives a plus 13 public order, 1,000 wealth from culture, immigration public order is reduced by 15%, the public order penalties. It's a great building, a very, very useful building for the Saxons. A lot of good stuff out of this. So we're going to convert that to the tavern. We're going to suffer with a little bit of squalor, so we need to address that issue. We've got no squalor buildings here. So first of all, this farm can be converted or changed into the sanitation building, the grain stores. So we need to get that sorted. So we're going to dismantle. Yeah, we're going to dismantle this until we can build that sanitation building. And then finally, this building here. What was I going to do? I've completely forgot. Oh! temple. That was it. I was going to convert this into our first ever city temple. We've not got a city temple anywhere in our lands thus far. We want one now. And the main reason why we want one quickly is because it allows us at the level 2 to recruit a priest. Priests are effective against champions. We have a champion in our lands, so we need a priest as quickly as possible. We can't recruit priests yet, so by converting that, or changing that into a temple, we can get priests, and it gives us a nice little bonus to public order and religious influence. So that's what we're going to be striving for in that slot. And then we've got an extra slot when we finally get enough growth points. So we're happy with this build up here. Over here, we have village, fine. Trade jetties, no. Once again, we want to be focusing on the food. Any food buildings that we can produce that does not get affected by fertility, especially in the northern areas, where fertility will keep dropping and dropping, is vital. So trade, not bothered. We're getting money from other sources, mainly industry. So let's get that into a fishing jetty. That will take a bit of squalor, a bit of public order. We need to address the squalor issue. We need to address that squalor. So what we're going to do is we're going to address it with sanitation buildings. What did I want to do here? Where did I want to put the sanitation building? What? Right, I want to convert. I could put it here. What's this going to become? I think I was going to swap this out to be something else, and I can't remember what I was going to swap it to be. I had this all planned out. I should have written it down, shouldn't I? I always do this. I try to memorize it, and then when it comes to the session, my mind goes blank. Right. I wanted a sanitation building in here. And yeah, I wanted it in here. Now, did I want to replace the goat herd with it, or did I want to replace this? Right. Okay. 20, 12, that's 32. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert this, as silly as it might sound, I'm going to convert this into the goat herd, because that's got a higher base food. And then I'm going to demolish this and put the sanitation building here. This can stay as it is for now. It's not our religious building, but what this will be like a floating spot, a floating building spot. Whatever we're suffering with, if we're suffering from a lack of food, we can turn it into a farm. If we're suffering from a lack of public order, we can turn it into a public order building. But for now, it will just remain as it is, because it's giving us a little bit of public order, and although it is giving us Celtic paganism influence, which is marvellous. Maybe we should just demolish it and just leave it blank for now. Okay. Logging camp staying as it is. That's going to be a goat herd. What did I want to do with this one? Did I want to turn it into... Oh, I know what I did. I wanted to turn it into a... that was it. I wanted to turn it into a bone... Not a bone carver. A wood carver. So that we can make a use of the recruitment of an onager and some bows. Mainly the onager, because we don't have any siege equipment. So this could be our siege producing province. So that was it. Yeah, wood carver. Right, okay. It's come back to me now. So demolish that. Turn that into a wood carver. So wood carver, yeah. Sanitation. Food. Free slot. Goat herd. Yeah, so that's it. Happy with all of that. And it's really wiped out our income. So we're focusing our efforts up here, Caledonia and Hibernia first, because it's the one with the most slots available, so we can plan it out much more efficiently. We're happy now to let those tick over and give it a few turns. Right, okay. Oh, we're not researching any technologies. Bloody hellfire. Can't have that now, can we? So the last technology line here in civic duties is bailiffs, and we're going to have to pay for that. And we do need this for one of our minor little goals this chapter. But whilst we're having to pay for all this building work, I don't want to waste money on this just yet. So I will now switch my attention to standardized equipment, which gives us extra buildings within the industry lines. Okay, and it will increase our research rate, I think, will it? Oh, that is our research rate, 120%. Okay. And we're happy about the fact that there's no governors. We know about that, and we'll sort it out in the next turn.